Okay, now William Morris is from the book, the Noskinfunden. That's where this whole idea came from. But he would have done the same thing. He would have left the United States and he would have went south and he found an opening somewhere here. They call it, I think, the Summer Gate. But he would have found an opening and then he would have went through and found the same thing, the Ancestral Republic, which they said they were as far from the ice wall as we were, similar, just in the opposite direction. And that makes sense. They may have been right here. That's the same amount of distance to there as it is from the United States to there. So it all makes sense if you look at it from a broad perspective. So that's 1783. Now, there was the late 1800s, E.W. Barrington did the same thing, and he found an opening. When he got close enough to the opening, he even said to his captain, let's go in there. And the captain's like, no, if we go in there, it's not wide enough for us to turn around. And if we come to a wall, then we're dead. But when they got close enough to it, it sucked them in. The current sucked them in, and they went in anyway. He called it the Barrington Strait. That was in the book, E.W. Barrington's book, The Iron Republic. That's another good read. If you like the Notes Confounding books, I would definitely recommend reading that. And there's even history on that, pictures of his boat and stuff. So that was a real journey. And he said the same thing, that he went through the ice wall and found more land. But I think the overall main point is that if you're going to travel long distances between these, the best vessel you could have is a dual purpose vessel, one that can fly and one that can be submerged and go underwater. And that's what we've heard from old sea captains talking about, seeing underwater submerged objects fly out of the water and fly away. So the best means of travel, if you're going to do mass distances, would be a vehicle that could do both.